All right. What is going on over, Josh? You're down in the basement, about ready to rip. Yeah, World Baseball Classic starting today. The Czechs, or whatever they're called, like Korea, got shellacked. And now Australia is now, I guess, are they the Czechs? What are they? What is that country? Czechia? I don't even know. I'm not a world geography buff. But anyways, Australia, they have a couple MLBers, a couple young guys, Curtis Mead and Travis Bazana. So they got a couple, but no, like these Czech guys, Czechia, Czech. I almost want to say Chechnya, but there's no N in there. I don't even know. And so yeah. These teams so far don't have a lot of MLB players. Obviously, some of the other countries do. Ray, what's going on? Brock, what's up? And game day in the house. Yeah, the rest is starting tomorrow. The U.S. plays, I think, is at was it 10 Eastern tomorrow? Is that right? I thought I'd seen that, so they're a little later. But yeah, games start. The first one tomorrow in the morning for American people in the morning is Japan and somebody. They play early. And then there's a little bit of I think they have a game, and there's no one else playing, and there's just a slew of games. Like they start every hour or so. Ron, what's going on, man? 7 p.m. Central. Okay, so it was 8 Eastern. I saw on Eastern. I couldn't remember what it was saying, but nice. Very excited for that. Wait a minute. 5 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. That doesn't add up. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern. It's 7 Central and 5 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, I think we're all confused. I don't know. They play tomorrow night. We'll know then. So, anyways, yeah. So I got a fresh case of 26 Series 1. This one actually came via Band to the Basement. Ron hooked me up. He was able to get a case ordered for me, and that's what this is. So I'll let you guys pick. I'll crack this new case open. So there's 6 in there. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll let some people pick. That's what Nala likes to do. Why not? Not quite yet. I think last I looked, there was 8 spots. So we're getting close. We'll get there here soon. 8 spots, Nala. Someone may need to go in the chat and say, I'm actually watching his chat. I'll do that. And Nala's doing a break right now too. I was surprised most of you know that he's doing a break. And I got the Royals. I was able to trade Artie. All right, Nala's taking 2. All right. All right, we're down to 6 spots. 6 spots left. Oh no, what'd I do? Hate it when that happens. I change the number, then someone orders the same time and it messes it up. All right, don't buy anything. All right, 4 spots. 4 spots. Let me get this updated. Let me get it updated. Doing too many things. I just got home. I was wheeling and dealing over in Nalda's, trying to get my Royals. And yeah, got home, got myself a little drink. have to work tomorrow. I have a 4-day weekend. Most of it's kind of busy. Tomorrow is a spring cleaning kind of day around the house. Saturday we got volleyball in Topeka, and then Sunday we got some church. And my wife is doing something afterwards, and then we're going to have a rip night Saturday night at yeah, I think 7 o'clock Central. We're going to do that 7 Central. I don't know what kind of baseball will be happening at that time, but it'd be cool. We can have that at least in the background. I can't play it all, too, but oh, nice, Wyatt Langford in the on the Mojo. Man, Mojo packs are tough. Getting an auto. Although we pulled the banger last week for Logan. Logan got the orange, this right here, the orange Bobby on the orange. That's no slouch. All right, let me get this up to date. Who is in now? Who is in? I did see Curtis Mead. He hit a 3-run homer for Australia. The game that's going on now. Where are we at? Oh, dude, we may be sold out. I don't even know. All right, so Brock. And Corey. Ardo. Richard. Why are people, how are people still placing orders? It says it's sold out. Oh, gosh dang it. I think all right, let's see here. Drew. Richard. Card deal. Jake got there. And we're definitely sold out. I'm going to refund some spots because I accidentally it didn't take. Every time I kept changing it, people were buying. So Hutch, I'm going to have to refund those last 2 spots. I'm going to have to. It all went really quick. Let's hide it. And Hutch, we'll get those 2 back to you. Last 2 spots you got. I'm watching. Oh, I'm watching, Noah. Thinking about doing a watch party? Oh, no. So, I mean, it'll kind of be a watch party, I guess. But no, on Sunday, we're going to do our rip party where people can come on, rip cards, or we can, have the game going. Something, I won't be able to have it on screen, but it can be going. We can be talking about it as we talk about cards and baseball and everything. So it will be going on. I don't know who's playing at that time. I did not look yet, but we'll be, people can come on and rip. I think it may have a guy from work. He got some hangers, some 26 Series 1 hangers. He's a Royals fan, so I think he may come on at some point. So okay, anyways, we are filled. Distracted. He's Nala's opened a 22 Chrome Jumbo. It's got 5 autos in it, and I would love to see a Bobby Blue auto. But it would be a redemption. It'd be a redemption. Thanks, Corey. Yeah, I'm watching it. I'm definitely watching. I have it on my ear. Not hearing myself. So I don't know what's going on over here. But all right. So we'll get this going. We're gonna let Ron pick the boxes. Ron's not even in the break, but Ron helped me get these boxes. So Ron, if you're still here and you want to pick those boxes, Or you can let someone else pick. And Sheets Auto. All right, so let's get on over to random.org and teams. Here we go. Again, Diamondbacks down to the Nats. We're going to Rando Uno time. Yeah, I'm so excited to have 4 days off. I don't have any like vacation. I think I have 1 week in the summer, and then 1 week in August, and then I think I have Christmas off. Kind of spread out. Last year I had 2 weeks in a row. That was the first time ever I've had 2 weeks off. Okay, let's do this. Randomize the teams one time, or the players one time. We do have 2 lucky 7s. I have 24 update and 22 update hangers. You guys can choose whatever you want because I have plenty of each. So this time I didn't list it. I was always planning on doing it, but I'll let you choose. Sometimes I choose for you guys, but tonight we can just you can choose either 22 or 24 updates. So 7 and 14 will be the winners on the 7th time, and on that 7th time, obviously we'll match them up with the teams over there. So here we go. Good luck. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, a 6, and here we go. 7. All right, Samson and Mark M. Lots of Marks in here tonight. Mark M, Mark W, Hutch, but Samson, you can choose 24 or 22 update hanger that I'll ship to you, and same with Mark M. You can choose as well. Just let me know. All right, I'm waiting for this. I'm to say KC. That's all I'm wanting to hear. I hear it's Nala saying my name. Hope that means that there's a Bobby incoming. All right, let's sort this. Copy it. I'm back all over here. I'll get the buttons pushed to get the teams up on the screen. Ron, I was just saying that the case that profit challenge, not that one. That one. Teams. Ron, no. We're ripping the case that you helped me secure, that you got for me. So that's what we're ripping. If you want to pick the boxes, I'm glad that you pick them. So you're the one to secure this box for the rip. So for the case, we're going to do 2 of them, or someone else in the rip can pick 1 through 6. What behind? Oh. Anyways, here we go. Teams. Diamondbacks, Nala Bear, Braves, Will P, Orioles, Card Deal, Red Sox, Doug L, Cubs, Logan Y, White Sox, RDA, Reds, Samson, Guardians, Mark M, Rockies, Ray K, Tigers, David W, Astros, Cardaholic, Royals, and Angels, Corey, Dodgers, Ray K, Marlins, Thomas, Brewers, Brock L, Twins, Hutch, Mets, Richard, Yankees, RDA, Athletics, Nala Bear, Phillies, Josh M, Pirates, SOL Rips, Padres, Mark M, Giants, Cardaholic, Mariners, Hutch, Cardinals, Tim M, Rays, Jake B, Rangers, Cardaholic, Blue Jays, Rocky Top, and Nationals, Mark W. If you want to trade, put it in the chat, put the middle siren emoji, get my attention. Who were my lucky 7 winners? Did they say what they would want? I don't even remember now. Got a button here though. So it was Nick C, Sampson, and Mark M. You're the lucky 7 and 14 winners, I guess. So you can choose 22 or 24. I got plenty of both, so it's not first come first serve. I have both. Mark M, Rockies for Guardians, Indians. Ray's looking for his team. All right, so how many autos so far we got in Nala's rip so far? In the purple Salvi. Corey, if you're in here, Phillies for Royals. So again, we got a good mix. 22 mini, fun little box. Last few, we getting 3 parallels. I see an auto out of that. Actually, what I want to see is Bobby mini. And then 23 Stadium Club, 25 Chrome Update Hobby. Tell Nala that he has Oakland, so he can get that Jacob Wilson. Isn't Jacob Wilson still live on the patch? I believe. And then 24 Japan, 25 Stadium Club, and then again 2 jumbos of 26 Series 1 from a fresh case. So that's, I don't know. Ron may not be able to pick, so I may have to have some other people pick about it. We got 1 through 6 from this new case. Yeah, Bobby is a redemption. I'm talking to the other chat, the knowledge chat. But yeah, Bobby's a redemption. He may have had some base ones that were live, possibly, but most of them were all. I don't think any of. I mean, oh, Zach Pop. No way. Yeah, Wilson patch still open. But yeah, definitely. Let's get some trades going. Who wants to trade? Who? Well, if you guys could hit the like, I'd appreciate it. I'll be right back. I'm going to go turn off something in the other room that's bugging me. All right. Trade away, and I'll be right back. Oh yeah. All right. Well, again, Nikolai, or no, not Nikolai, Nick C, Samson, and Mark M. Let me know, please. You can message me afterwards. You could even leave a comment or somewhere, or message me some other way. If you don't join in here tonight. Samson's over there. Jeez. I'm gonna message him. So I can, if I'll forget. Also, Jake, I still have this. I think I shipped your stuff out, and I totally forgot this. I still got it, though. I'll get it out to you. So you still have this coming. It won't be with your package. My bad. The anticipation heightens the pleasure. So you're welcome. So you'll be looking forward to this even more now. Come on. Now pull a redemption. Find the redemption. I want to see. I really hope he doesn't pull a Wander Auto, too. That would just be disgusting. That 22 Chrome. That'd be painful. Ever had the Tampa Bay Rays. I get a gold out of 50 auto. It'd be a shame. All right, well, I see a bunch of offers out there. Phillies for Royals, Angels for Rangers, Rockies for Indians. But not a whole lot of traction. Let's see here. Who do we want to pick? The Mexican record does pretty well, but who's in here that wants to pick? From the new case of 26 Series 1. There's Ron. All right, back to baseball. Let's see. Not really the funnest games today. Australia. What is that team? Czechia? I don't even know. Gold. Joan E, what's up? Yo, Brock. Martel, what's going on, man? Everyone jumping in here. Hit the like, fellas. Yeah. Australia and wherever these people are. There's no Curtis Mead. He had a 3-run bomb. That's the Australia is the only team so far. I mean, I guess Korea could have had some players in MLB, but this other team has nobody from the MLB. Obviously, tomorrow, a ton of MLB players. From all like the Latin America ones, and obviously Japan and U.S. Korea, though, they could have. It makes sense. They could have some. Like Kim, I think. There's a couple of Kims that play. Like Jung Ho Lee. There we go. Yeah, quite a few. Whitcomb? Shea Whitcomb? Playing for Korea. They got Dong. I'm not making this up. Dong Won Park. Dong Won Park for Korea. What we got? Jake McCarthy. Korea, yeah, they definitely have a few. Korea, I mean, probably pitchers. Jemiah Jones. So they got quite a few. Obviously not the huge, the biggest names, but Kasai Kim, and probably oh, he's hurt. They went to the Braves, and he got hurt. They're does he play for Korea? He's hurt, so he probably wouldn't be playing. So. Okay, Tommy Edman and Rob Refschneider. All right, well, we're just gonna jump into it because I don't see any trades going down. Keep the teams up there. Who did Artie get? I traded Artie some team. Dude, he got the Yankees. Good. Who else? All right, here we go. We're gonna start with the 22. My last of the 20, these 22 minis. I grabbed a handful that somewhere had them for a decent price, so I said, why not? And they've been fun. Only one image variation so far. From I think we had like 7 total we've done. That was a Ken Griffey. No autos yet from these. So maybe we're due for an auto. Although they are sticker autos. Really the best card in this to me is the Bobby Mullet. Get a mini Bobby Mullet would be something else. All right, I see a bunch of colors in there. All right. And honestly, just a base Bobby would be pretty sweet. Travis Shaw. I don't think the blacks are not numbered in this, so I don't know what kind of print run they have, but Travis Shaw. Again, this is all 3 series put into one. This Topps Mini, it's all of Series 1, all Series 2, and update. So lots. It's a big, old checklist. Anthony Santander. This is out of 10. 10 of 10. We got pink. These are out of 25. Guillermo Heredia. This is at 25. 4 of 25. Big old checklist. It's a 22. Yeah, it's a 22 mini is what this is. So it has it's Series 1, Series 2, and update. The whole checklist is in this. But it's a big checklist. Just want to see a Bobby. Alec Thomas and Juan Soto. Usually, I think every time we've had an image variation, it was right here at the end. So I don't think we got when I was looking. Bobby. I just really wanted to pull a Bobby. Even just the base. But fairly inexpensive box. I think it's kind of fun. You can get it for like $70 or something like that. Sometimes they go a little cheaper, like 60s, I think. I've had these for a while. I bought some sometime last year, and we just kind of throwing in random mixers here and there, just because it's a fun, cheap addition. We'll put all those to the side. I'll get them sleeved up or upload it up later. Put them in the other pile. By the way, if you ever look up Vibes Guy in the dictionary, I think Guillermo Hereda's picture comes up. I don't know anything about him, but Vibes Guy, huh? Good vibes? Or like creepy guy vibes? You see that Samson said 24 update? What about... Oh, no, I did not. Thanks. In Knowledge chat. He didn't even come over here in chat. He just said it over there. Okay, let me mark that. Let me take this here. And then Mark... I better look. Which Mark? Mark M. Mark M. You were the other lucky 7 winners. So again, you can choose either 22 or 24 update hanger. I'll ship it out to you. This one. Lucky 7. And Nick. Lee. I'm going to try to remember. I'm not pretty good at getting those out, but I forgot Jake's. Jake, I still got yours in case you didn't hear. Martel, what's up, man? Have we even seen Mark in here yet? Mark M? Mark? All right. How many autos has Nala pulled? That's all I want to know. Is there still a shot that I could get a Bobby? Who knows? I don't know. Okay, what are we gonna go with next? Let's just go 23. Mark, if you want to pick a box 1 through 6 for the new case of 26 Series 1 Jumbos, let Mark can pick one. Dude, but all I do know is this WBC is just really wanting me to have Baseball Star. I have not done like serious fantasy baseball in a long time. I did one a couple years ago. It was a weekly one where you set your lineup weekly. But a guy at work, I was talking with him, and he just usually goes on Yahoo, just joins a random league, like a daily one where you change your lineup daily. It's a head-to-head for the week, and then you change daily. Definitely, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to get some more. I haven't looked in a while, but that was my last one. If I can set some funds aside, I definitely would buy some more of those if I can get them for. I would like to pay less than $70, but it doesn't always, work out that way. But yeah, it's definitely fun. I never ripped any for myself. That was when I got those for the breaks. It's the first time I'd ever ripped any. Yeah, I'm ready for baseball, man. I'm ready for it, and I think I may do it. The guy at work, I said maybe I'll join a league with you. He was like, okay, cool. Just a random league. It's like $100, and then top 3 get a payout at the end. All right, here we go. 23 Stadium Club. All right, is my dream of getting a Bobby Otto from that done? I think it is. Flippy and floppy. Altuve on the blank. I didn't know Curtis Mead he's on the it's a White Sox. I did not realize that. Curtis Mead. He's playing for Australia tonight. He hit the 3-run bomb. I did not realize he was now in Chicago. Obviously, it wasn't Tampa Bay. Nolan. I got to remember, I got to look for image variations since image variations back in these days. The good old Stadium Club, Wainwright. Tatis. I didn't know either, Floyd fan. I had looked. I was kind of looking the other day, kind of looking at the lineups for different teams and see who was on. Like basically, someone like the certain teams like Australia. I was just kind of curious of who played for them, and then I saw that, and then that's when I then found out that he was Jermaine Palacios. This would be a numbered, be out of 58 of 50. For Detroit, a little J and a P. I saw the J and was honestly thinking maybe like a Jeremy Pena second year, but Detroit. David W. Strowman. And we can get gold minted in this. Gold minted. Now a thing of the past. No tops. What? Jordan Walker, red rookie. What you've done to Stadium Club. I did see Western New York cards. They were starting their case of hobbies. Hobby case is starting pretty nice. Got a couple chrome autos already. Bazana he's leading off. Travis is leading off for Australia. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the pitchers. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really go through pitchers very much. That I don't know. But I do know, yes, Travis is playing. He was leading off today. I feel like there was another name I was expecting to see on Australia. I was like, oh, but then I didn't see the name I was expecting. I couldn't think of the name, but I'm like, I didn't see that specific name that I was. He said Royals. I had to look. What's the mic? Yes, Drewski. Oh. I'm low key rooting for Italy too, with Cags and Benny on that team. I'm definitely kind of intrigued. And they have some players, but not. Yeah, I don't think they're anywhere near. I don't know where they rank as far as all the teams, but they're definitely not near the top. All right, we got a bunch of cards stuck together. Chrome, Bo Bichette, base Chrome, Chris Bryant on the black. Oh, come on. There we go. These cards aren't even that old. They definitely got a little stickiness to them. USA, Italy, and Venezuela. Yeah, obviously, yeah, and then obviously, and Venezuela too. Yes, with obviously Salvi and Michael. But yeah, again, there's a lot of other good, teams that are pretty stacked. That's a pretty, very talented team as well. And again, obviously, very, with talented, with laden with MLB talent. Joe Ryan. But Italy, they're kind of an underdog, right? Italy is kind of that underdog team. So it's kind of fun to root for that. And I like those guys too. So speaking of, Benny, rookie. Just a base. Alexi Ramirez is the oldest player to ever play in the Classic. Who's he playing for? Cal. Also my Cal rookie. Nasty Nestor for the Yanks. Artie with the auto. The base one. I think we need like some sort of other parallel. We got one chrome. I could definitely, you could easily miss, like, the members mark on these because it's not a whole lot, those type of things. I'll go back through and look, and also image variations. I was, well, okay. Aaron Judge at a 199. It's a little Artie. Pulling you some stuff. I traded Arnie a team in this or two. 44 years old for Cuba. Pretty old. I would imagine a lot of the other teams could have some older players. Obviously the U.S. is going to really have for the most part. I know Clayton's playing for the ML for the U.S. But I would imagine a lot of like those European teams are pretty loose. You would think, right? Just because it's not a big sport over there compared to all the Latin American teams and Japan. That would make sense if they did, yeah, where it's just yeah. You got an Italian name, you're in. They had a Royals thing where they were asking if they could name the different pastas. They showed them pictures of them, and they didn't get very many of them correct. We'll say that. How fluid they are in their Italian culture. We'll say that. All right, let's do a 26 Series 1 Jumbo. Is Mark here? Hutch. I didn't see a number for a box. 1 through 6. 1 through 6, if Mark is here. I'm going to crack the case open. We'll do one of those, and then we'll do a couple of these other boxes. I think we'll save this for last, just for fun. Let's see. We'll get the RDPA standout, the rookie debut patch auto standout. If that works. We should even maybe get some Landon Knack out for that box. Let's just do that. Let's just good old Landon, man. He's usually good for our chrome black. He's that's Bobby. Benny. Yeah, I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't the same. I was thinking there's. Yeah, I'll take it. Michael auto. Take it. I'll take it. I like Michael. I'll take some of his autos. So now I have the gold Vinny. I have the gold Michael and the gold Jack in that auto in the stars of the MLB. Is Hutch even here? Oh, Hutch isn't even in his chat. Hasn't been there. What? All right, Ray. You can pick first once you're here. 1 through 6, Ray. And the fresh case. Nala Bear is who I'm following. Here. Nala. Nala Bear Ribs. He's live. I got my Royals. All right. Fresh case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one? 3? All right. Let me label these. We can be all. Three it is. Oh, dude, I am really enjoying Topps Series 1. Dudes, let me tell you what I did. So I redeemed, I still actually missing 3 of them. I should have 3 more Nick Kurtz rookie red redemptions, the Bowman. But I had 1 of those I found, and then 2 Drake Baldwins I had. I traded them in for the $100, about $300 total, and you get Fanatics cash. I'm assuming you can spend it on like the Fanatics Collect app. You can buy cards, I'm assuming. I think you also can buy stuff on Topps. But I went over to Fanatics Live, and there were some guys. They were doing the wheel, the DGen thing. I dig that. I like doing it myself. I would not be caught dead doing those kind of breaks where you're just praying the wheel, gets people to spend more money. That's just not my thing. But they had it where they had, in a break, they had 3 jumbos, but 2 of the jumbos were personals. Like, you would get the whole box yourself. They ship it to you. So then, if you got a team, you got it only in the 1 box. So about halfway through, there was still both the boxes were left, and I nabbed a spot for like $32, and I got the Dodgers, which probably for a 1 jumbo of this, probably $32 for the Dodgers is not a bad deal. It's just the Dodgers. And then I kind of waited, and then a couple later, someone got a box, and then with about 8 left, I tried to buy I tried to buy another spot, but I didn't. Went for more than I wanted to. But then with 6 left, I bought a spot for 42, I think. And I got a box, so I spent about $80, and I got my own jumbo coming that way. The Dodgers. So I'm gonna say $80, and then the Dodgers are free. All right, here we go. I need a golden mirror at some point, man. I think the first case I did, I had a golden mirror, and I haven't had one since. You're definitely due another one. AC Schmidt on the rainbow. Again, Mark M, if you step in here, you were lucky at 7, so you can choose a Series 1, not Series 1, but a 24 or 22 update hanger. Let me know. All right, where's Nala? Is this Nala's first jumbo that he's doing right now? The first jumbo still? And did he already do the 23? Did he do the 23 jumbo yet? It turned around a Royals card. It's probably a Sangletter, my guess. It is Steven Kolek, one of the guys the Royals got from the Padres for Freddie Fermin. Let's show Jackson and catch. So what was up with Jurickson Profar? What exactly do we know? Why am I doing that? You just go there. What? I know it's PEDs, but was there like actual like what? Do we even know? Like, do they tell us what? No, what they did? Or they just say PEDs? Ooh, the bright blue. Bright blue. So yeah, at a 150. Kind of weird. Normally all the hits are turned around, so I'm kind of confused on this one. Yeah. I'm just gonna go for it. Jacob DeGrom out of 150. Then Davis Martin. I haven't pulled many blues. I like that blue. The blue, blue rainbow blue, rainbow foil blue at 150. Okay. Who is planning on joining the Rip Night? Kind of hoping some people will like kind of, you know, like say, yeah, I'll come and I'll swing by at some point, you know, like, you know, let me know early. Otherwise, you know, you can come sign up late. There's no real sign up, but just if anybody actually will be joining. I don't know who I'll have on as like the host with me. I haven't even scheduled that yet, but we got a relic. I think there's gonna be a real one relic. I think. Oh, yeah, it's a royal too. Okay. Ooh, out of 25. You could have a sick patch on it. It's a real one. Be a royal. Game used. All right. Oh, Royals it. Corey. Nice. It's not a sick patch. It's just a blue. I was hoping it was going to have like an actual patch, but that's nasty. 13 of 25. So close to number match, too. He's 14. Not 13. Nice. Here you go, Corey. Set of 25 pointers up there. I need to grab some more. 25, 55 pointers. Dude, yeah. That's I don't know if it was was it last break I pulled that Bobby orange with the auto. Now this time an orange patch. Instead, I was hoping some of those oranges have really nice patches. Some of them don't. Some of the tins have really nice patches. Some of them don't. I pulled my myself an added 10, and it was just like a lame little white swatch on a really cool looking card. But hey, it's still sweet. I mean, it's Cags. I'm excited for Cat. I'm so excited because the Royals moved in the fences. I think our pitching is good. So I don't think it's going to be affected as much. But our hitters, man, they moved it in and they're lower. The fences. Yes, Diaz on the rainbow. Cal. All tops team. Dude, it's yeah, Corey. Definitely. All right, here, dude. Here looks like this is our pack where it's like loaded. Is that a black or what? Oh, we have an all aces or all kings. All aces or all kings. See that? That's an all aces. It's got a and a Boston. Let's go with this Boston. Come on. Rafaela. Oh, Kings. This is my second one. I pulled a Julio in the past. Haley. Wilbur. Dude. Alex Freeland. All Kings or all aces coming in. All right. I don't want to ruin this. Dude, these cards are cool. If you've never seen one of these in person, they're pretty freaking sweet. I pulled a Julio. I think it was last year. Oh boy. All right, which way we're going? Oh, dudes. I saw the team. I think this is going to be a banger. Now let's see if it's going to be gold. Oh, but it's aces. That changes it up. It's an all ace. All aces. Are you over here yet? All right, here we go. We're going for it. Nolan McLean. McLovin. I just saw New York. I assumed it was Yankees. Dude, these things look amazing. Like in hand. Congrats. Richard. Dude. These cards are so cool. Just like how they refract. Dude, these are. I want one for myself at some point. A Bobby or now I guess a Jack. What a box so far. We don't even have the auto yet. Out of 25, rookie. Big rookie on the mem. All aces. I like those packs. And it's always with this. Have you guys noticed that in a jumbo? It when it has the 3 hits, it'll have this, and then usually a gold and something else. And it's usually with this in these jumbos. And they're always fun. I'm gonna put this in the side piece pile. Put my gold. Bailey. I'm not sure for pitchers are if there. I don't think there are any. It'd probably be Reagan's, I would say, because he's a bit more of a sexy pick to have on there for the all aces compared to Lugo. That's a yeah. All aces are big cards. All aces are big time cards. Yeah. And it's a rookie too, so that's even cool. And he's supposed to be a baller, so. Gavin Williams and JT and some Jen. I think it's JT Ginn. I like to say Jen because it's cooler that way on the Aqua. I don't remember what the odds are for those either. Is it one? Are those like the one that like 1 in like 15 cases on the all aces, or is it even more? I want to say it was like 1 in 14-ish on the all aces and all kings. All right, this one also will go in the other guy pile. Aqua's this year about I think it's 400-ish on the print run. Right there, Nala. We're like talking back and forth. We just need to be live together somehow. We're having dueling breaks over here. Who picked this? Ray. Ray picked this box. Ray picked this box. Just don't have an auto yet. Oh, because he keeps coming back. That's why. All right. So Nala wants to see the card. All right, he'll see it. He'll see it. Tell him to rewind a little bit. Tell him to rewind a little bit. It was. Ooh, gold. Gold sand glitter. Okay, out of 50 now. Outfield. Minnesota. Byron Buxton out of 50. Oh, something's behind it. And Andre, Laura. So I dig the goal singlers this year. Tops heard me say, let's get some parallels on the singlers. Like the Diamantes, and they did. They did. That's the real one relics. Real one relic. Nala needs to listen. He needs to have multiple devices. And all right, we're still doing auto. I got they approved my the missing hits from I think it was the last break on Saturday. Yeah, on Saturday. From the 25 update jumbo, we were missing an auto and a relic. So I did get now here's our auto. Looks like it's it's a Stars of the MLB. Logan, it's a base. Looks like it's gonna be the Marlins. Troy Johnston for the Marlins. I mean, were we kind of expecting this for the auto after getting the Jack relic out of 25 and the all aces? They were like, here you go. Sticker auto of Troy. Hey, it's still a rookie. I don't know anything about the rookie, but all right, teams are off the stage. I thought that was going to be Judge at first. What does a Judge go for on that all Kings? All right, last pack of the first jumbo. Royals Muscle. Will Benson. On the rainbow. Julio and Kelvin. Oh yeah, nice. I would start the. I don't even know who's all pitching. I know Scooble's not pitching now, right? Or no, Scooble will only pitch one game. I think there was another pitcher that maybe would just do some relief pitching. I kind of assume the teams kind of maybe have some say a little bit, maybe. Okay, they can only do this. We got one outing with them or something like that. I don't know. For the pitchers. All right, we got a mojo. Got a blue. Let's see this one. We did have one jumbo where we had an auto and a parallel. That's Ryan Cowteal. All right, here we go. Blue to 150. Owen Casey, Dieter, Gunner, Parker Messick. The Guardians had a 150. Hey, well, it's a parallel. See these very often. 3K for the Judge All Kings. Yeah, they go for a pretty penny. They're hard hits. They're very on the odds. I got the sheet right. 26 pack odds. All right, let's put you right there. We'll put this Parker way back here. No offense, Parker, but you can go. All right, all Kings, all Aces. Where are we at? I don't like how they did it this year over at Case and Majors. They put it on all the odds on their own sheet. Should go to the whole thing instead of being able to click oh, I want to go to the. I guess it is still by inserts. Okay, it's all just not. Okay, all Aces. Assuming that's the jumbo. Yeah, and you can't even tell. Oh, come on. I'm assuming that's 1 in 3,493. 3,493 divided by. So 1 in. Wait. No, wait. Yeah. That's 1 in 58 cases. If that's the odds for the jumbo right there. Is that the jumbo odds? I don't like what they did. I think I'll look to see if that is a jumbo. Yeah, it is. So 1 in 58 cases because it's 3,600 or 3,493, 3,493 packs. There's 60 packs in a case. You divide it by 60 at 58. 1 in 58 case hit there, which is probably why they go for Pretty Penny because they're pretty rare. It doesn't show the print run. I wish it would show that, like an estimated print run. They didn't have that on there. Well, I guess I don't think they had it on there. So they used to kind of would put that. They don't. Yeah, they don't put the estimated print run, but they used to when they had the odds on the regular sheet. Then they usually would have like an estimated print run, but it was not on there for that this year. All right. Ray, good pick. Good pick. Let's do the 25 Stadium Club. Then we'll do the 25 Japan. And then we'll do another 26 Series 1 Jumbos. Series 1 Jumbo. And then we'll end with that 25 Chrome Update Hobby. All right. Checking on my stream. Make sure it sounds okay. But Richard, man, congrats on that Nolan, dude. Those cards are so cool. That's one of the best things Topps did. They upped those from the 23 all aces. Like, really cool. It would be, honestly, if they made them like metal or something too. It would be kind of cool if they a little bit have like a nice, they have a nice feel to them, but like if they were like metal or something. Of course, then maybe people would be able to cheat and like, okay, they'd go and like you could somehow put a really powerful magnet and like see if it moved. One of my big complaints has always been how common the Topps case hits were compared to Panini ones, or at least the value. I was not really collecting in the mid-90s, no. By the mid-90s, I was pretty much done collecting as a kid. I was a teenager then. I started collecting in the late 80s and then went through probably about the mid-90s, but I kind of went through phases. And I first started, it was basketball and baseball, and some football, but then pretty much morphed into more football in the end. Why, I don't know, but that's just kind of what I did. But yeah, so not really. Yeah, so I was kind of already out of it, and so yeah, did not do any collecting from the mid 90s until 2022. Did not do anything with the sports cards. Okay, Amy. Langford. Aaron Judge and David Ortiz on the Browns. Nice. Then rushing. Trout, break, and some glass. Leaf metal sets in the mid 90s. Yeah, I don't remember if I remember those, to be honest with you. I mean, I wasn't a huge collector. Like, I wasn't, like big time into it. I know I go to the card shop, but then in my teenager years, it was just more. Oh, did not see that auto coming. Caden Dana, Angels. That's a cool looking auto. I mean, just the card and everything. That's pretty sweet, especially for like Jersey Mike's. That's just a cool looking card. Quite the name you're looking for, but this sharp looking. I wish I would have continued collecting cards, but I just didn't. Yeah. And just stuck with baseball. Well, I guess I guess I couldn't. I say I know I moved into football, and for some reason I collected Curtis Martin cards of all things. I don't know why. Probably because I had him on my fantasy team. That's probably why, to be honest with you. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get Curtis Martin cards. I remember I would, trade for some of the card shop, some of his patches and whatnot. That that whatever they started having the different, crazy like inserts or something. With the beer in the background, ain't got no beer. Bear me. Put those to the side for now. Yeah, he was. Yeah, yeah, he was good. Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure. I think though the reason I collected him, a big reason was because I like Drew Bledsoe too. Oh, on the card. Oh yeah, the Corona. And I like Drew Bledsoe. I think I had some of his cards too. Yeah. And it was related to, I would imagine, fantasy. Because my family, we were big in the fantasy back then. It was all on paper. So our family, I had a bunch of siblings. So we would have a fantasy league just among ourselves. It was still an 8-team league. And so we were big into it. Just at home. Before I don't know if we got if we won anything, like if there was like a prize put up on my stepdad or not. I don't remember, but it was just fun. It was just more for the competition of it. It was just fun. Now here we go. Let's see a green come back there. Tommy Wilson. Durbin blue Logan Henderson. The blue foil. Or print run of those. Nope, you go there. Pedro Jackson. I'd take a Corona right now. I said I am on a little mini vacation. I got a whole 4 days off starting tomorrow. Yoshi. Please. Cool. The red car. Dalton. Christian. Just kind of expecting this auto just to sneak up on me. I'm trying to not let it, but probably will, because I'll probably just forget about it. And pink. Cam Smith, yours for the taking. You can see it's pink down there. Look, that's a little pink, and always the background has a little pink to it. Good. Nikki. Cal on the Sluggers. Oh, wait a minute. You only get one auto. We already got our auto. I did the 23 Stadium Club where you get 2 autos. I'm just thinking, yeah, you're going to get 2 autos. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm a moron. You can get 2 autos out of these, but yeah, you're not guaranteed 1. What's that pick? William Contreras at $199. Yeah, I'm thinking we're still waiting for another auto. Yeah, doing that 23 definitely got me in the mood for 2 autos from Stadium Club. All right. Cammy on the pink. Yami. Over there. Logan. I wanted to say the print run is like in the like 100 to 200 range on these blues. Not 100%. All right, I'm going back to Nollis. The B-52. And then also with that $300, I got the Royals in a full case break of the 26 Series 1, a case of jumbos. And I did not get a Cags auto, but I did get a George Brett auto, which I don't have one, so that's pretty sweet. So that $300 that I got from those cards has come in handy so far. I still got $130 left. But yeah, so I got a George Brett auto, and then I got a full jumbo that I got the jumbo. I won a jumbo for like 40. I got the spot for 42, and then probably with taxes it was like 45. So that I'm pretty stoked about. So I'll have a full jumbo, sealed jumbo, heading my way to rip. I'm sure I'll get that next week at some point. But yes. You have the same? I think a lot of people probably have that. I think that was probably a mass-produced auto. That's my guess. That's what I think. I do think certain guys have more autos than others. That's my theory. Like those base autos, certain guys, they're like, there's more. I don't have any proof of that or anything besides just the probably the case. Pulled it out, blaster, nice. Good hit for a blaster. A guy at work, he got some hangers the other day. He actually got them for like $13. So he went there and it said $13. I don't even think he even knew they were $15. Supposed to be $15. And it said $13. They were on the thing and it said $13. And so he went and checked down. It's like, hey, this says $13 and it's ringing up for 15. He's got newer into cards and especially buying cards and ripping. So he bought they let him buy like 6 at that price. I'm like, that's crazy. They let you someone sat there and you did 3 transactions for $13. I'm like, well, good for you. Okay. All right, here we go. 24 Japan. But anyways, in those 6 he did or 4? Was it 4? Maybe it was 6. He had an auto, Fred McGriff, and then he also got a relic from those hangers. I'm like, dude, that's why you do. I told him that's why you do hangers. Like, obviously, you got an auto from a blaster, but I've done a couple blasters just because I like the set, and it's a decent checklist for me. But I'm done with blasters. For sure for me. Just partial. I think most people are partial. But like I said, if I was out somewhere and I was like, oh, I don't want to buy something, and all they had was like a blaster of this, I would be like, okay, I'll get it. You just never know. And especially this series, man. I know it's series 1. It's the massive print run. Lots of, tons of, 5 million of each card on the base. I don't know what the number is. A lot. But there's just so much good stuff in this. They've made flagship just better. Just a fun. It's always to me been a fun rip, but now with all these extra crazy chase stuff that you could just get, $7,500 in Fanatics cash, Mickey Mantle 1952 graded card. These all aces and all kings. Yeah. Just fun. Oh yeah, I know that. They switched it up. It's kind of weird. Like they decided, yeah, we're going to go with the 10s as well. All right, here we go. 24 Japan. So just so you know, it says Tops Japan there. Usually this like where it had the normal tops and then it had like a Japan flag, a Japanese flag. They changed it, so now it just says that. Merrill rookie. Maeda, strikes out. Pete Alonso on the koi. 1988 design. No, 89 design. That's 89 design. Shohei. I bet I use something like this, the Shohei on the with the Tops Japan. Had some value to that, you know, for hobby. Nice. I like that image. Nolan. J-Dom on the rookie. All right. Where's all our parallels? I mean, oh, we got an auto. No way. Sweet. All right. Bonus auto. Not guaranteed an auto out of this. Jonathan Cannon, huh? The White Sox. That is, oh, weird. That's different. 307 of 500. That's a different numbering scheme. Cool looking card. Jonathan Cannon. Him. Nice. Gunnar Henderson, rookie, Chrome. Sweet. Sorry, watching Nala. Ooh, nice. Shohei. See ya. Oh, LP had them. Okay, nice. Yu Darvish on some other insert. What is this one? IR. I don't even know what that one is. Looks cool though. Good, definitely a good last name for a pitcher. All right, so stack one, we got an auto, but no parallels. Normally, you're getting like at least like 3 to 4 numbered cards out of these. White Sox getting Johnny Cannon. That say 89. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I think in general, these are cool. These just have extra value. But yeah, Bean Seiya for sure. I mean, Bobby, all these. They all kind of have, and like obviously, right? Like this being the Japan set, that Otani, you know, to have Top Japan on the Strike Zone Heroes. I mean, it's Otani. As far as I know, that could be like a $20 card, $10 card. It's just like a base insert, but it's from a more exclusive, you know, I say exclusive, but you know, less common set, right? This is not something that people are getting. You have to buy this pretty much from Japan, aka eBay, but there's the only way you can buy this, for the most part. Oh, sweet! I got a bow, ultraviolet. Nice. Artie with a trade. Well, I got him a Judge so far and a Nasty Nestor, so. All right. Oh, I thought that was gold. It's not. And I'm pretty sure you can get parallels on these koi. I know in years past on the 35th anniversary they had parallels, but so I know because I got a gold Judge. I'm assuming you can get those parallels. I don't study the Topps Japan checklist from 24 often. Or at one point I looked it up, but well, yeah. The White Sox pitchers though have been pretty good. Like some of their pitchers are actually really good. They've just been struggling. Like their defense kind of at times, it's like, what are you guys doing? And then offense is just, not quite there. But they've had good pitchers. For sure. All right, where's our color? That's our, ooh, nice. So that's just, Paul Skeen's hero, strikes on hero rookie. Showtime, I think this is just, he has his own set, or insert set. Show 8, Showtime. We'll probably get a couple though. And a Paul Skeen's rookie, nice. Yeah. All right, where's all our numbered cards? I was expecting just a numbered card. Verlander. Tommy. Cunha. Blue. What are blues out of it? I want to say 75. Andrew McCutcheon. Oh, 150. I'm not expecting 150. Oh no, the jade color is at a 75 for these. On the UK's, this blue was at a 75, I believe. 15 of 150. Kutch. What? Senga. Not rookie. His rookie was 23. Or Showtime. Punching out a baker's dozen. 410 with a 5. Okay, so yeah, he may not be one of their better ones. I just know they do have quite a few good pitchers. Obviously, I mean, not the whole, top to bottom. Nice Yamamoto strike zone rookie. Iminaga rookie insert. Okay. Only one numbered card so far. Hoping they're all in this last stack. Normally, this set, you're getting quite a few. I don't think as many, like in 22, I did quite a few of those. That was fun. We're getting like 6, 7 parallels. Yes, 6, 7. I said that. All right, yeah. So, yeah, I don't mean. I'm trying to think of the name because I see the White Sox enough. Because my Royals play them plenty, and they definitely have some good pitchers. Just trying to think of the names that they had that were some quality pitchers. Maybe I remember Jonathan Cannon liking him too, because we're facing Jonathan Cannon. Yes. That could be it too. Could be it. All right, what happened to the Australia and whoever they were, the Czechs? What's the score? Okay, Australia 5. So Australia's they played the other day. They're 2-0 in their pool play so far. Because I think didn't Bazana hit a home run in their first game? It's like smashed one. These packs are not. All right, so 23. He can pull me a Benny auto. That'd be sweet. I'm rooting for you, Nala. You can do it. I've already had a good break so far. I'm pretty pleased with my results. Another Imanaga. Showtime. Oh, but that one. Okay. We're going to share some. I'll be the Angels. Angels will get that one. Sharing the Otani love. All right, so here's that emerald I was talking about, or jade. Jade's what it is. I'm kidding. He's Korean. But I think he's hurt. Is he not? He got traded or released or picked up. Yeah, 63 to 75. He was with Atlanta. Their shortstop. He got hurt. Some weird thing. Purple. All right, purple. Is that a 50? Ray Turner. 20. Look at that weird. The different. That big old 20 of 50. Then that one is 63 to 75. Like just the difference in the stamp size. Pedro, another Yamamoto rookie. We're up to what, 3 numbered cards in an auto. I'm hoping for 4. Jordan. Oh, sweet. This is at 99. This is the cool one. I like this. The cherry blossom. At 99. Cubbies. Dansby Swanson. 16 and 99. Junior Cameron Air rookie. So we have 4. They were just all, well, 3 of them are in that last stack. It's getting me kind of worried. But Johnny Cannon up there. Oh, is Nala already done? Did I miss one of the jumbos? Guess so. And I was a little busy, I guess. I was a little busy. All right, who's in here? Who is in here? Give me some thumbs up or something so I know you're in here. Just put them all in one. Right there. A tray on top. Who's in here? Ray's here. You go there. Base. No Oakland. Hutch, there's Hutch. Hutch, I was gonna have you pick the first box, but you were MIA for that moment. Ray picked box 3, so we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 of that case. We opened a fresh case. Ray picked 3, and it was a good box. That'd be a tough one to beat. Also, Mark M. If you're just here, just listening, you get a choice of a 22 or 24 update hanger. You were one of my lucky 7s tonight. Mark, I need you to pick a box. Still got that one left, Paola. But we got one more of the jumbos. All right, number 2. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Mark Special coming in. Alrighty, thanks for trading. Okay, so you got Yankees and Artie and the White Sox in this. So you got the Johnny Cannon auto. These are getting expensive. I'm glad I went ahead and got another case. I got this from Ron, and then I was able to get another case before the bigger price increase. Oh, I'm making messes. Here it is. Olin. It's hard to see in there, but like in this thing, you kind of lose some of the reflection. But the like he kind of pops out and he like has a nice rainbow foil to him. Nolan McLovin. But yeah, I think it's like 320 to 340 blowout and David Adams. I know one of my LCSs, they had already on a rip night, they had already got the 285. I'm assuming they were probably 300 now. I think there's so much more interest, like because how they kind of just like there's a slow drip of new stuff. I just think there's just more and more interest going these ways. So I'm glad I picked up another case. It was well beyond the release price, but way better than what I'm not gonna pay. I can't pay $330 a box. That's just crazy. Cleveland, Schneeman. So I've still got this case that we just opened. I got one more case, but I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for some deals. That's for sure. Definitely, I would like to get more of these. Hobbies are okay, but hobbies can just, in general, The jumbos. Now we're talking. Ooh, there's a relic and a gold. Zach Maxwell. This will be a 1991 relic. Cam Smith at 150. Greatest singer. Where's my insert pile? I need a new insert pile. What do I do with my last inserts? So Cam Smith. Jake, what's up, man? On your lunch break. Happy lunch break. What are you having? What are you having for lunch? This late shift, a mid shift, it sounds like. Graveyard shift. Leftover spaghetti. Nothing wrong with that. I like spaghetti. As long as there's enough sauce on that leftover spaghetti. I hate sometimes, especially like normally, like when we make the spaghetti at home, we don't normally mix it like right away, unless there's meatballs, and my wife does. And sometimes it's just the sauce and then the thing, and you can put it on your plate. Then usually when we're done, you mix it, But to me, there's got to be enough sauce on the leftover spaghetti. My professional opinion. Reed Detmers in the rainbow. Bobby. I think one thing I was just trying to think of other things that I want to kind of collect. I think I want to get every year. I want to get Bobby on the 35th anniversary. Although this is 75th anniversary, but the 30. I don't know why. It says 75th, but really this is the 35th anniversary of the 91 set. So that's every year it's that. But so I think every year I'm going to try to get a Bobby auto. Obviously I have his rookie. I have one from last year that's actually getting graded right now. I don't have any others. I like from 24. I like the update image better than the other one. They're not cheap. Well, we got a shot at it because we do have a box. All right, another sticker auto. Another sticker on the auto. First we got Travis Adams. Oh, it's gold. What team is that? That could be possibly like Yankees, maybe. It's a Rockies. Ryan Ritter. Good old Ryan Ritter. The tiny signature. Like, tiny on that little thing. Still don't know anything about him, but I feel like, I mean, he's a character in a Tom Clancy novel. Lost my teams. Buxton and Ellie. Did they do that 10 case? Was it a 10 caser novel that you guys were posting about? The 10 case. Oh, do we have a golden mirror? Yeah, a golden mirror. It better not be the same guy. Because I think it's the same team. I think it's the Brew Crew. Although, I can't quite tell yet. Tristan Peters. Where'd it go? Oh wait, never mind. It's just not turned around. Why are they doing this to me? It's not. It's just it's a yellow. But it's not turned around. Like all the parallels have been pretty much always turned around. So I thought that was the back. It's not. I'm lying to you. But it is Milwaukee. Andrew Vaughn, yellow. All that fuss over Andrew Vaughn at a $3.99. Look at that. The blue and the other, this case, maybe that's this case. No, aren't most of your hits, they're all turned around, right? That's how all of mine have been. Where all the number cards and everything are turned around. But except for like some golds, and then also the team border cards. When in that pack where you have a gold, the team border card, and something else. But in all these others, okay, you got me. Artie's guy. I don't know who that is. It's Artie's guy. I have been crushing my cream of wheat of lately. Making that. Put a little vanilla ice cream on it. My daily breakfast this last week. So good. Although I do want to get some nice fresh fruit for that. My cream of wheat. Little ice cream. And then like some blueberries or something. You know, more just because, good for me. But they would also taste good. And also would taste good. All right, that's a Boston color, I think. I think that's the Boston color. Nope, I was wrong. Cleveland. I thought the Boston is pretty bright red, too. It's like the Cleveland. Of all the different reds you can get. Chase Burns. Hank Aaron. Thought we had a golden mirror. Very much so looked like one. All right, here we go. Here's a gold. Oh, wait, no, this is a gold. Gold. Rainbow gold. Rainbow foil gold. That's what looks like true rainbow. It's Boston. Styles and Smiles. That's a pretty sweet one. What's behind it? Eater. But Roman and whatever his name is. What's his name? Marcelo Mayer. Nice out of 50. 44 of 50. Doug. It's not a bad one there. For a, veteran combo, although one of them's a rookie. When's TCP coming out? Everybody is anxiously waiting. Brooklyn collection drops tomorrow. I don't really care. I don't mind Brooklyn collection, but I don't know. I'm kind of done with all these extra sets, like museum and those kind of ones, and pristine. I mean, I didn't really do much of them anyways. But in general, I just don't care for them. And they're getting so expensive now. Like, what's the crazy one this year that they totally changed up? It's not tier 1. Was it 5-star that they totally changed up? And like, it's like a briefcase and each card is in its own little like pouch. Is that 5-star this year? That one looked cool, but not at like $2,000 a box. It's crazy. Yeah, but those, I don't know. There's just sets. I don't know. They just don't do it for me that much, to be honest with you. I just give me some flagship and then the chrome. TCP. 5-star? Yeah, 5-star. I didn't even know that it changed like that. But it's like a crazy set now. But yeah, I like what they did with that, because I don't mind like those like Dynasty. I'm never going to open Dynasty, but I think it's cool. I would love to open some Dynasty, but I couldn't have a Dynasty box in a break. I mean, because probably to get one you're spending $1,500. I don't even know. But yeah, that's just crazy. That's just, that's out of my price range. That's out of my breaking thing. I'm not, it would be cool. It would be cool, but that's something else. But I do like those. But like all the other ones, like museum, they kind of run together. Like, I've never personally been a fan of pristine. Obviously, some people like all those sets, right? Someone likes museum, someone likes pristine. That's cool. That's fine. I just don't personally. And I don't want to break those because I'm not necessarily a big fan of. But that's just how I do it. I mean, there may be some sets I'm like, okay, I may not the biggest fan of, but it's a good break. It's cheap and it's fun. But in general, I'm just good stuff. Oh yeah, that's it too. Yeah, it's just crazy when that's the other thing too. It's like it's just lots of money for not a lot typically. Will Vest. All right, well, Mark picked this box. Not quite the box we had the first time. With the gold out of 50, the 25 Cags relic, the McLean, obviously. I mean, 1 in 58 case. That's so. I mean, can't hold that against Mark because he didn't have a choice at that number anymore. He may have picked 3, but redemption possible. Yeah, that first box was loaded because we had a blue out of 150, gold out of 50, an orange out of 25, thicker auto, and then obviously the Cags as well. And we did have a Mojo, a blue silver pack hit. I mean, hit from Cleveland guy. Colson on the rookie. And purple. Hey, this case is 2 for 2 so far in the boxes. Julio, Cam Schlittler, ECA on up to 250. What is he doing there? I know he's like diving or something, like sliding, But also it looks like he's doing yoga, doesn't it, kind of? Because I think he's already touching the base. Well, I think that's the base right there. See that? Kind of looks like that's the base. So he's already touching it, but what? Kind of weird. What is he doing? Because look at his hands on the base. See that? That's the base down there. It looks like his hand's on it. Maybe he's like diving back in to the base, like, getting picked off or something. I don't know. Sometimes you just get, analyze the photo. What's going on? Doing burpees. He's doing something. I don't know what, but he is doing. Hey, we'll take it. 2 Mojo hits, silver pack hits, 2 boxes. We may not see another from the case. But I think I have seen cases where there's like a bunch of hits. You're like, oh, that's kind of crazy. But most of the cases, there's like 1 or 2, 3 if you're really lucky. We've had one of those. All right, here we go. Where's Nala? We've had this thing soaking over here. About to land a neck. Since we don't have Chrome Black right now, he's been just sitting on the sidelines. Figured, why not? I mean, that's what it kind of looks like. Yeah, just with that thing, like he's like, yeah, just getting back to the base or something. Yeah. Because he's like wasn't like that far. Yeah, he wasn't like running to the base. It kind of looks like. Or maybe there's a line drive that was like hit, and he was started, he got a secondary lead, and then boom, just kind of back and kind of just was some sort of awkward dive. I don't know. All right, here we go. Chrome update 20, 24, 25. Here it is. Dude, I mean, that'd be crazy to get one of those. That's like the ultimate pull at this point, right? I mean, that's like, the top card for anybody now. To pull one of those, that would the ultimate one-on-ones. No. Taking her shot. Arrow. I'm assuming if we get one, it's a redemption. No. There's the auto. Zach Penrod for Boston. Good old Zach. Debut. On card, though. We got that going for us. Zach. Seen too many Zachs with using his pen. But I could see we could still get a debut. I mean, that's always a shot. I could see that being, an extra special hit, a bonus hit. Nala, what were the autos out of the 23 jumbo? I didn't see those. I saw that you had the Jackson or the Gunner, just purple base parallel. Not the auto. I didn't see the autos from that. Junior. Logan Michael. Who do we think is going to win the WBC? I saw a thing today that Witt was like somehow a favorite to win MVP. I don't even know. Hit a green 99 on card Caminero auto, a 26 hanger. Nice. Speaking of 99, we got something at a 99 right here. Logan Henderson. We got something from him earlier. Oh, that was from here, I think, maybe. 30 of 99. Oh, he can't hear on this computer. Work. I haven't looked at betting odds. Is Murica the favorite? I could imagine they would be. Because the lineup they got. Crazy. A real one Caminero auto or the inserts? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what all he has. Sam, what was it? Was it the 91 design or was it the real one? He may not have a real one auto. Isn't his is his horizontal? American is a fave? Okay. I would assume they would be. Matt Gorski. Okay. 2 cards. Shane Smith. What is Caminare's card in this set? I'm trying to remember. Maybe only rookies are real ones. No. No, there are other players that have real 1 autos, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, besides rookies. Pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Other players do. Chandler Simpson on the debut. I'll make my character. Take this right here. The 91 style auto. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think he has it, but you can have the auto check. Unreal one. Just wanted to look to see if there are any non-rookies. I was thinking there are. Like I'm kind of getting like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen some, but where are the real ones? Flagship real one autograph cards. Oh yeah, because Judge has one. There's only 48 on that checklist though. So Vladdy Jr. does, Aaron Judge, Ronald Acuna Jr. does, Nick Kurtz does, Paul Skeens. So if Francisco Lindor, Andrew McCutchen, Cal, Julio, Ellie, Shohei, Corbin Carroll, Mike Trout. All those. So not very many. And there's only, yeah, and it's all rookies after that. That's a nice checklist, though. Okay. Harrison Bader right up top. Another greenie at a 99. Yeah, so I didn't know Ohtani had a real 1 auto. Dude, that's... Don't know what I've seen one. I've only seen one. Oh, wait a minute. Have I seen that? Or was it the 91 auto that I had seen? Ohtani. No, I've seen one, and I guess sold for like $5,000. I think that was a 91 design that sold for $5,000. Like, I don't like, again, I think those, I don't think he signs that many of them. I think for him, the base ones, he's not signed that many. But, you know, like someone like Otto Kemp, he probably has signed a bunch of real 1 autos. That's my guess. Like Ohtani, is he what he's like? You know, it's like 100, and then I don't know, because you don't see him very often. Devers. All right, 3 more packs. This box may be cooked. I got 2 parallels and the auto. Tyler Tolbert, no longer a Royal, I believe. Did we move him or someone else? I was thinking it was him, but one of those younger speed guys. I have no more. All right, now, sorry. No Ron Judge. No Wilson Patch. Sears and soda. Yep, all she cooked. 2 greens and a Penrod auto. Well, Ray did the best for picking boxes. Good pick there, Ray. All right. Stack over there that will get top loaded to. Here's the other stuff. A quick little rundown. There's the Logan. I knew we got another Logan. 2 Logan Henderson rookie cards. Blue, Yami and Ortiz, Judge, Jen, Ober, Rafaela on the team border. That was in the first box too. Correct. Oh yeah, because that was with the all aces. That was in the same pack. All right. Bader and Logan Henderson on some greens. Zach Pitt. Boston. All right. Mojo Hick. PCA to 250. Nice little, though. Styles and Smiles. That card probably has some value. Gold looks nice. 4 to 450. Roman and I already forgot his name. Marcelo. Why can't I remember his name? Andrew Vaughn tricked me. I thought it was a golden mirror, but it wasn't. Turn around. Out of 399. Ryan Ritter gold auto to 50. For the Rockies, Cam Smith. 91 design relic at a 150. Trey Turner to 50. Purple. Hassan Kim on the Jade, I believe is what we're calling this is. To 75. Swanson to 99. Cherry Blossom and Kutch to 150. And we did get an auto from that. Jonathan Cannon numbered to 500. Different numbering. It's almost like they just numbered the base, right? They just say, okay, the base is numbered to 500. That's the base. Probably then that turns to a different color for a parallel. All right. Stadium Club. William Contreras to 199. Cam Smith pink. Works for the taking. Then Caden Dana on the auto, but a cool looking card. Nice looking auto. And that image is sweet looking. This looks cool. Like this is what Stadium Club is right here. Like that's just cool looking. That's a well what's the word I'm thinking for? It's on the tip of my tongue. What's the word, guys? Someone help me out. Well done. Not done though. Well, I'm done. Jeez. Troy Johnston was our auto from that first box of Series 1. That is just the bottom. Jacob deGrom to blue color match to 150. We got a Buxton at a 50 on the gold sand glitter. We got Jack relic to 25. Oh, the real one. Almost a jersey number. He's 14. Salvy's 13 at 25. And then Nolan McLovin on the all aces. 1 in 58 cases. That's crazy. Someone said $1,000. Executed. Thank you. That's the word. That's exactly the word I was thinking of. Executed. It is. I'm going to bring it back. Well executed design. Card. Image. Auto. Everything in that. It's Caden Dana. I don't know much about him. I couldn't tell you. If that was Ohtani with that same kind of thing, that would be an amazing card. In that pitching pose or any, Yamamoto or Skeens. That's just a cool looking card. Even just him. He looks cool. That hair, the big old hat, like a trucker style hat. Dude, it's cool looking. It's just cool. Even if I was an Alo fan, I would like him. I don't know. All right, then Stadium Club. Oh, the other Bojo from the first box. Sick. The first Stadium Club 23, the autos, Nasty Nestor, Jermaine Palacios, that's out of 50. 8 of 50. And then Judge to 199 on the orange foil. 180 to 199. Dude, that one box. That's why. Dude, I got my $40 jumbo or $80 jumbo or something. I don't know how much. It's cheap. I got that coming for me to rip. I'm excited. Maybe we can get something like this. That was one box. One box. You got this. If you're a Royals fan, you're digging it because you got this to keep, and then you got this that you could sell. Some more of this. These are so cool though. These cards are definitely cool. So congrats to Richard. Nice hit there, my friend. Congrats. Also, hey, nice jack for Corey. Very cool cards. I'm a little jealous. But that's a second all ace, all kings. I pull 2 now. Pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, appreciate it. Should be getting these out tomorrow for the most part. Some of them I'll hold on to for you if I already have your stat. Everything else will be going out. I'll get Mark M. Let me know what you want. You were one of the lucky 7 winners tonight. A 22 or 24 update hanger. I'll ship it out to you. already got. I got Jake's from last time. Jake, I have yours. I'll get that out. And then who was the other one tonight? No, Samson. I may hold on if you want to. Hold on for a little bit. We'll figure that out. But I got yours as well. So nice. Yeah, guys, if you could hit the like, sub, all that stuff. Again, Sunday night. Rip night, 7 o'clock. Last one sold for $10.99. Heck yeah, nice. On that in McLean. So there's a rare. It's one in, I said 58 jumbo cases. That's a lot. It's crazy odds. But Rip night, I don't know again who's gonna be hosting with me. I'm sure SOL Rips will be back. Olivia will be back. She's been probably, just ready to go. Beat us all again. Pull some crazy hit. Which hey, I'll keep bringing her on. She's gonna pull crazy stuff. But yeah, you can come on again. What it is, you just come on and bring some boxes. I'll have my host, and then some people can come on. There'll be a link. You can click it, or actually you need to copy it. But that's another story. And come on, hang out for a little bit, rip, and then we'll just keep inviting new people on. But kind of fun. Something we started a couple weeks ago, and we've done it a couple times. Just a fun rip night. You come rip with some friends, people in the hobby, and we'll be recorded. Kind of cool. All right, guys. Again, thanks. Appreciate you. And until next. See you.